Bonjour, ni hao.
Welcome back to the GaymeBoyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim. And today we have a pin tag. So this is a pin tag that we actually created with Heather over at the Sassy Cinderella. If you have not checked out her channel, definitely be sure to check her out and subscribe. She's super creative and super funny and just an awesome person in general.
She has so much creative energy and is always doing like the most unique and fun stuff that like you ever see. Like, it's really cool, and she's very nice.
Yeah, and we're very close with her. Like, I talk to her like every day.
Yes, so I am here along for the ride, so I'm almost like the first person tagged because I texted you some ideas for this, but like you and Heather really did this on your own.
Yeah.
So I'm just so happy to be included in here, so thank you.
It was really fun. Like, last week we were just on a random Friday night just trying to like put all this together and get the ideas, and we're just having so much fun, like laughing and giggling and sending many gifts. So it was a lot of fun. So this is called the Seasons of Love pin tag because it has to do with all of the seasons, and the Disney community just has so much love for each other, so we thought it would be like a cute title and a pun because like we're all like big musical dorks. And
I really do love Seasons of Love. I love that. That's really cool. I didn't even know what the title was until just now. But it's great. No, that's actually really cool. I love that music. I love it.
so we will be tagging a couple people after this. Even if you are not tagged, still be sure to do this because I think it's like
It's really fun.
tag, and it'll be awesome to see everyone's different interpretations of this.
And it definitely gets me in the spirit for like the holidays and the upcoming autumn season, because autumn starts today. Mm-hmm. So we're just transitioning into a new season right now, which is really appropriate.
And fall is my favorite season.
It is mine too.
Ever.
Tailgating weather, hoodie, sweatshirt weather, it's like the best. Mm-hmm. But it's not like cold where you need like a lot of outerwear.
Yes.
It's scarf weather.
Alright, so we're gonna get right into this. So number one is Frolicking in the Field, and then show us a pin showing a furry friend. So the one I chose was a really cute, I feel like sometimes underrated Disney pet. And from The Little Mermaid we have Max, and he is just running around frolicking. And he's just waiting to give Ariel a big kiss.
Aw. And my pin is none other than the furry friend of Fun Bun from Ralph Breaks the Internet. I love bunnies so much. I call friends bunnies. And I love a little fat bunny that eats too many pancakes. And this is actually one of my favorite pins because it's so cute and like it's very kawaii at the same time. And I love it. I love the bunny so much.
They don't have a lot of pins with him like fat.
No, but the holiday one is the new stocking stuffer one. He's going to be fat. So I'm so excited.
We'll link on the video up above. We actually did one showing all the upcoming pins, and he was one of them.
Fun Bun. Fat Fun Bun. This is skinny Fun Bun. Love him.
Super cute.
Alright, the second pin is Festival of the Arts. Show us a pin that reminds you of music or art. Alright, now as someone who loves Broadway musicals and theater, this was kind of fairly easy because I am going to show off a very obvious Festival of the Arts pin. I got this at my first Festival of the Arts this year, so I got a pin to commemorate it, and it's obviously inclusive of all things musical theater and art, which I love. Oh, and there's the mask. Oh.
And there's food on it.
Yes, and I love it because look, there's the masks of comedy and tragedy representing musical theater. See, it's like the comedy tragedy masks. I'll be like the happy one, or do you want to be the sad one?
I'll be the sad one because I'm always tired.
Okay. It's like the masks right there.
So mine is a very pretty, again, Little Mermaid.
You have a theme.
So this one, it's a surprise because when you open it, this just reminds me of the two favorite songs in the movie. So this one reminds me of when Ursula's singing Poor Unfortunate Souls. And then this one reminds me of Under the Sea. And then just the colors and everything just makes me think of fun and spring and happy.
That's beautiful. It's also like the way that the art is done is like very like artistic and like painting. It doesn't look like animation. I like that about that one.
Very true. So number 3 is flower power. Show us a pin revolving around a flower or rain. So this one, I do have a pretty big prints collection going on now. So I could have actually chosen any of these in this series because they did all have this in there. But of course I chose me a prince, and he's standing in front of some cherry blossoms. And it is Li Shang from Mulan. And this is the character connection puzzle piece pins, which I'm obsessed with. I wish I knew about these like back then, because I found out they have a Haunted Mansion one that I was watching some videos of, and they're so pretty, but they're not even on eBay because they're like 2 years old.
Tim, we've only been pin trading less than a year, so we couldn't have known about all of the pins.
But we missed out on all those character connection pins.
There are a lot of pins we've missed out on over the years.
Sad.
Because pin trading, what, started in 2001?
2000.
2000? More you know. So, 19 years. That's a lot of pins that you have to make up for. Alright, this is not... My flower pin is interesting because I looked at my whole pin collection after I put them all together and realized that I was missing a character who I love, and so I had to figure out a way to make that character work because I didn't want him not represented on my board. And so I chose Stitch as a pineapple, A, because it's like super glittery, but because a pineapple is kind of a flower. And Stitch is the pineapple. So
why didn't you do Hula Stitch? Because he has that flower.
Because I was taking it, I wasn't thinking about like it as like a flower on the pin. I just thought of it like he was actually the flower. I was like, I could not figure out. I was looking for a Bambi pin to like represent flower, but I couldn't. So I picked Stitch as a pineapple because he is a flower.
I give that a C-.
A pineapple tree is a flowering plant, and the pineapple is the flower. Like, so, and I wanted Stitch somewhere on my entire collection of all of this tag, and he wasn't there, so I had to make it work.
Tim Gunn, make it work.
Exactly. It's flower. Comment below if you disagree. Number 4, Summer Down Now. Summer down now. And this is a pin that relates to summer vacation. And what is vacation without taking photos to remember your vacation by? So my pin is this Polaroid camera pin with Lotso. And what comes out of it is a picture of Cinderella's castle. Snap. There you go. So that is my fun summer pin. It's so cute.
And we were at Walt Disney World in the summer.
And we took that picture. I wish it smelled like straw. Why do I always want to smell pins?
It would be pretty hard for a pin to smell.
Unless I don't know.
Metal.
Oh, unless you put like a thing on it.
And I also wanted Stitch in my
Collection.
tag. So I did Stitch on the beach, and this is when he was playing in the sand, acting all happy and everything when some sad stuff was happening. So as he's on vacation, he's not letting anything get to him. So I love that.
That is why I had to use a pineapple, because I couldn't find that pin.
It's not flowers.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Number 5 is Light Up the Night. So show us a pin with fireworks or showing a night sky. And I am going to be showing a lot of princes apparently. But I love this pin. This is a night sky because it has that pretty purple sky in the background, and you have Philip when he's taking on the dragon Maleficent. And I love when the sky turns this color. Because it's not like pitch dark, but it's still like pretty purple.
Mm-hmm. Baby, you're a firework. See what I did there?
That was almost the name of that.
Baby, you're a firework?
But we thought that was too basic.
And yet I just jump right in with it. Alright, my pin is a puzzle pin. Salicadoola, magicaboola, bibbity bobbity boo! Look, there she is, the fairy godmother at night, turning Cinderella into a beautiful princess. Well, actually, she was already not a princess. She was just doing magic on Cinderella. But it also makes you wonder that if you look at what time this is, like, that's like night. And if she had to be home by midnight, this is only, let's say, like 8 o'clock.
Well, it could be summer. Or wait, no, summer it's
The days are
late.
Longer. No, days are longer in summer. So
Yeah.
it would be like darker later. So if it's this dark, that means Cinderella only had like an hour at a ball. No wonder she was running late. She wanted to get the most out of her time. But I did not know we had this, and we were looking at pins. I was like, oh, that's perfect. And I also love like the pretty kind of cobalt blue color of that night sky. The sky never looks like that though. 6, trick or treat. For this pin, you get to either choose trick and show off your favorite villain, or treat and show off a favorite seasonal treat. So, I did not look at the whole list in order first, like, of, like, what all of the tags were, so I picked that Lotso one before I saw this one, before it said favorite villain. So, I had to find another Lotso pin. And I chose this pin. It's I know it's a trick-or-treat category, but Lotso is celebrating summer. He has, I don't know why, still to this day, he has a Tangled sun bag, but he's on vacation with his camera and his cool shades. I don't understand. Is that a Tangled bag? I don't know. It looks like the Tangled lantern to me. But that is my favorite villain, Lotso.
I, too, picked a Lotso pin for trick, and this one he's kind of tricking everyone to think that he's like buddy with Woody. But this is like my favorite Lotso pin. It's so cute.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's so adorable, and he's holding a little picture of him and Woody tricking everyone to think they're besties so he could do his evil magic.
It wasn't evil. Why are they in a picture together? That is the weirdest
I don't know,
thing.
it's so cute though.
I love it.
So we're down to number 7, and this one is The Cold Doesn't Bother Me Anyway. And then this one is show us a pin that reminds you of the cold or winter. So I chose, I mean,
There's only so many choices for this.
A lot of people are going to choose this movie franchise. But I chose Elsa, and she's in front of a beautiful background doing her Snow Queen magic. And this obviously reminds me of winter.
And I also picked a Frozen pin, and I picked Olaf surrounded by the other tiny little baby snowmen being carried off. Those little snowmen or people from Frozen Ever After are the cutest things, and I love that Olaf gets to hang out with them. So, that is my winter pin. It's so cute. And it's so hard to find white pins that aren't, like, blemished. It's the reason my Baymax... I don't have a Baymax pin anywhere here! Spoiler alert. Shoot. I should have done... Dang it. I'm sad. Number 8. New year, new you. Show a pin that represents change or transformation.
Or you saying you're going to go on a diet and not doing it like everybody else. No, I'm just kidding.
It is a wonderful opportunity for New Year's to make new resolutions and start anew. I always say, why not wait till New Year's? Start today. It puts less pressure on you. Just do it today. There's no reason. All right. And I think I was looking for a pin and you beat me to it, so I had to pick the other one. But this is actually one of my favorite fantasy pins. And one of the first fantasy pins I ever got. And this is the beautiful Ursula and Vanessa. I still love this pin all these months later, and it still makes me so happy. And I just love the change and transformation. I guess I could have done something that was more like not a villain, that was a transformation, but that's what I stuck with today. So, but I think it's just so pretty.
So I did choose the one that you wanted. So it's a venticular pin that changes, and we have Ursula, and then she changes into Vanessa. I love this pin. And this was actually just like a box lunch pin.
Like a regular pin.
Yeah, like that one was a fantasy pin, but this one was
Ellie of 20.
easier to get, which I love it.
That's gorgeous. And I love that like they both came out around the same time because like it was around the anniversary of Little Mermaid. And so you were seeing all those pins.
So the last category we have, well, is actually a bonus category, but it's just fun because how could we do a seasons pin tag without a holiday section? So we're doing show your favorite holiday pin, and my favorite holiday is Halloween, and I showed one of my favorite characters dressed up in a Halloween costume. We have Baymax as a magician. I just thought this was so adorable. And this is actually from a Hong Kong, like, booster pack, which I love.
I love it. It's so cute. Some of our holiday pins are with our holiday decorations, so I do not have access to all of our holiday pins. So again, I am improvising and also want to represent another movie that I love. Alright, my pin is this beautiful up cake because I could not actually think of, actually, real talk, I couldn't find our Christmas pins to find a Christmas pin, so instead I am using a cake pin to represent all of the wonderful desserts and cakes that you get at holidays, like birthdays, or Christmas and desserts, and I love all of the holidays, and I like eating cake.
Okay, that one was a D-.
I didn't even, you said where's your bonus pin? I said I didn't even see that. You're like, it's on the other page. I was like, oh, I didn't look there. Our Christmas pins are boxed up. I can tell you a Christmas pin I would have used though, and it would have been Baymax. It would have been the Baymax pin with all of the Christmas lights on it. That's what I was actually really looking for. And then I would have had Baymax on my board. But that is downstairs in our closet. So I'm not going all the way down to get that pin right now. So you're gonna get cake and like it. Cake.
Okay, we're gonna show them all up close.
Flower.
So these are mine up close. I love all of these.
And here is my 9. Let's not look at the cake one right now. I'm kidding. I love my 9. I really like the bunny though. And that. I realize that a lot of these are small shop and fantasy pins now that I look at like this as a whole. 1, 2, 3 of them are.
Yay! So again, thank you to Heather for arranging this and letting us collab on this pin idea. It was awesome. We're gonna link her video and channel above and below, so be sure to watch her video and check her out. Let us know what your favorite pin that we opened was, and if you agree with some of John's choices.
It's been a long day. I stand by them. Who doesn't like cake at holidays? Everyone likes cake at holidays. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, so we are gonna tag a few of our Disney friends.
And these are all friends that because we talked about this before we started this, that have great pin collections that I would love to see more of. Yeah. Like these are people who I love their pins.
Yeah, this person that I'm tagging first has a bunch of amazing fantasy pins. So I'm hoping she does this so we could see some of them. It's going to be Jessie over at Miss Cherry's channel.
I want to tag Nikki and Tracy over at Forever Disney because they also collect characters that we don't. So I think their pin choices will be very different. And I'm excited. Although Baymax is shared between all of us. So.
Next I'm going to tag Karen over at Karen's USA Adventures. And she has pins galore, so I have a feeling she'd have an easy time doing this.
And then the 4th person we're going to tag are Garrett and Alyssa at the Leffersons because they also have great pins. And if I don't see a Eeyore pin for Rain, I will be very surprised. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that this video inspired your seasonal happiness and that it brings you love.
Yes, and getting ready for all of the weather changes and the holidays coming up.
If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to give this video a like, and please don't hesitate to do this pin tag yourself, because we just love seeing pins so much.
Yeah, and tag us.
Yeah, so we can know.
If you do it, or comment on our comments.
All right, until next time, have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.